We live? We got a live sweat here. A live sweat. So we have Guardians money line. We have next inning. We have Naylor up, and we have Rocchio up, whatever the hell his name is. We got 3 bets literally on the line here. Right now we have a man on second for the Twins. Wait for some more people to get in live here, but we are sweating this one out. Having a fun time doing it. Cheers. Not loving the position though. Like I felt good about this about 30 minutes ago. And now, okay, 3-2 count. Guardians money line. We cashed Pablo Lopez's under in strikeouts. That's great. Josh Naylor is due up next inning. We have his under in strikeouts. And then we move to Brian Rocchio's. And what is it? We have for him 1 hit. And he hasn't gotten that yet. So we have some serious, nice, a strikeout. All right. We have some serious sweating to be done here. Some serious sweating to be done. Am I happy about that? Not necessarily. Because this game looked like all right, we're going to look like a genius tomorrow on the video, right? I don't know about that. Starts off, what was it, Correa with I don't know if it was Correa, but someone doubled. Bottom of the 8th now, 1-0. We'll see. Anyone jump on this Twins game, this Twins Guardian game? Right now we have, should I put that in the comments? Let's see if I can do that. Can I comment myself? I might be able to. Yes, I can do it on my computer. Benevolent. Oh, okay. Oh, man. We're sweating this one out for sure. All right, let's see. I think I got this. Do we pin that? I think I just tried to pin what we have. So right now, bottom 8, 1 out, man on second, 1-2 count. We have Guardians money line. Next inning up, we have Rocchio as we need 0.5 bases. And then we have Naylor for a strikeout prop, under 0.5 strikeouts. So let's reel it in. He went. 2-2 count. We're sweating this. Am I crazy for sweating a bet like this? 20 minutes ago, this was like a not guarantee, but you know what I mean. We were looking good. We did cash Pablo Lopez under 5.5 strikeouts for plus 122. Let's go. Strikeout. Let's go. Barlow with it. 2 strikeouts now. Man on second, bottom 8. That's huge. Edward says, how many plus EV bets do you play a night? Stakes? So I guess it's like it's a twofold question. Plus EV plays, I literally try and do as many as I can. But not all my YouTube plays and stuff like that are plus money plays. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the game too as I answer this. Not all my YouTube plays are like, plus EV plays or anything like that. Like, I love EV betting and everything like that. It's just not all of my plays. Like, 2 different lanes. Like I like to do the research and feel like I'm heavy lifting for some of the plays too. You know what I mean? So how many do I do tonight? Let's see. Tonight, plus EV wise, if I look at our bet tracker, 1, 2, we have maybe 12 going. But honestly, plus EV betting is a bankroll builder. I love it. But I also love doing the traditional, like let me do my research, let me see the trends, everything like that. So I like both of the, let me get this less blurry. I like doing both of the betting types. I know both communities hate each other. It's like people that are like, oh, last 5, whatever. They're like, screw the math. And then the EV bettors are like, why do you care about the last 5? It's like, well, 1, I understand the math. 2, I kind of want to feel like I'm doing some of the lifting myself to enjoy the game. Like this. We're sweating this game out right now. 1-2 count. Castro at the plate. Barlow pitching. Bottom 8, okay? Bottom 8. We got a Cleveland 4-2 game right now. Due up. This is why we went live. Due up, we have Brian Rocchio and Josh Naylor. We have Josh Naylor under 0.5 strikeouts. He's 0 for 3 so far, but no strikeouts. And then Rocchio over 0.5 hits, which he has not cashed yet. So we got a lot riding in the next 15 minutes of baseball here, which is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. But yeah, guys, go ahead. Like the stream. Hit the like button. Comment whatever you're thinking. Just we've gone live. This is our second live stream today. Let's go. This is obviously just a little bit more casual. That's a strike. See you later. He gets out of the inning. Huge. A double to lead off the inning, right? A double to lead off the inning, and he strikes out 3 batters in a row. That was a questionable call, though. I'll admit that. Ashley says first picks for first baskets. Oh man, I'm telling you, I am a jinx when it comes to first baskets. I'll tell you my strategy that I was using at the beginning of the year was you can look at tip percentage, who wins the tip, take that team, and then take their best player or their best jump shooter. That's what I was doing, winning not much money doing that. First baskets are electric, but yeah, we sucked at it. Honestly, just saying. All right, so far now, just to set the table here, right? Set the scene. Pablo Lopez, under 5.5 strikeouts, that cashed with ease. That was a plus 122 play that we cashed. Love to see it. The plays that we're looking at now, Guardians money line, they're up by 2 heading into the 9th. Due up, we have Josh Naylor, who we have under 0.5 strikeouts. Shout out to Mark in the stream earlier. And then we have Brian Rocchio over 0.5 hits. They're going to go, both of them are going to bat this inning. So we got a sweat on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. What are you guys sweating out tonight? Everybody sweats everything. What are you guys sweating out tonight? Thursday night, the vibes can be high. Let's see what we got. Jimmy, did you take the over? 2 more runs, I assume that's what we're looking at, yeah. Well, I wouldn't hate it if it is a Naylor home run and a Rocchio home run. You know what I mean? And it helps the Guardians money line. Yeah, Pirates Nats. Angry Tater. What a username. Pirates Nats, that's looking all right for now. You need what? 1 more? What are they at? 7? What is it? 7-2? All right. Is Naylor at the plate? All right, Naylor's at the plate. We got to lock in, ladies and gentlemen. We got to lock the hell in. Hit the like button for some good luck. Come on now. Hit the like button. Naylor's at the plate. Top of the 9th. 0-1 count. We just can't have him strike out. 1-1. He's 0 for 2. He has a walk. Boy, this could be electric. Could also be tough. Like, we could also just face plan here. 2-1. And again, right after this, we have Brian Rocchio. We need a hit. His 4th at bat, we need a hit from him for our hit parlay today. We also have that as a single play, actually, in our YouTube plays. Oh, man. We're sweating. This one game, why the hell do we have 4 plays on it? Why did we have 4 plays on this one game? We judged it pretty well. A lot of plus. Out of the 4 plays we have, I think 3 of them are plus money, so can't hate that. Can't hate that at all. Oh, Angry, you're ahead of me. You must be ahead of me. 3-2 count. Come on. I'm not looking at the chat here. I'm not looking at the chat. No! No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, that's a killer. Strikes out looking. He wanted to swing too. All right. All right, we need Rocchio here. This will be a profitable game if the Guardians just win because we had Pablo Lopez and the Guardians money line. Pablo Lopez under strikeout. So Rocchio's up right now. No, you're good. It is brutal, but hey guys, we're sports betting. You know what I mean? We're sports betting. I will say, shout out to Mark for that play. That wasn't even one of my own plays. I loved it, though. Oh, absolute electricity. Rocchio down 0-2. This is one of mine. Yeah, but if you... Oh, Twins over... I thought you were saying Guardians over 3.5. Yeah, they did. Bibee got out of a bases-loaded jam. Yeah. Yeah, Ghost, that is tough. That being said, I mean, you know, being biased here, I'm on the Guardians, so it's like I never minded those situations, but that's tough. Naylor literally he gets through 3 at-bats. He struck out, so we lost that, right? He gets through 3 at-bats against Pablo Lopez, strikeout magician, and Sand strikes him out. Rocchio, ground ball. All right. Nope. 1-2 count still. If he gets a hit, it would be huge. Because then we're looking good for Guardians money line. Already cashed Pablo Lopez's under. If he gets a hit, we go 3-1 in this game. 2-2 we already cashed because they're all plus money plays, okay? We're already feeling good. I'm not gonna cry over that. But if he gets a hit here, I'm going berserk. Don't you dare. Oh, that was almost a strike. That was almost a strike. Probably should have been. Come on, baby. 2-2, give him something he can hit. Let's go. He hit it and he popped it up too. All right, about 4 rows out of play. Edward's saying that's effed up. Yeah, Tater's spoiling for me, but guess what? Would have happened either way. Fox under an assist. That's what you're sweating out today, Ed. Jimmy Butler under 5.5 assists. Jalen Green under 36 PRA. Those are going to be sweats. Those will be sweats because those guys are obviously both going to be involved, right? I'm with you on Kings money line though tonight. My stream just went down. I can't make this stuff up. We got MLB Extra in it. What? That was the pitch? What happened? You got to be kidding me. Was he out? Guys, that was an out. That was an out. Angry, you're telling me that Stream East kept that going? I have legitimately MLB Extra Innings, Cleveland Guardians cable channel here. And then Quan gets on base. But that's all right. Now that those guys are toast, whatever. We want Guardians to win here. I want Guardians to win. That sucks that I didn't get to see that. I'm gonna talk to the books. That shouldn't count. That shouldn't count. We're still sweating it out though. Might close the stream after this inning though and just sweat it out. Nah, we'll see. We'll see if we're having a good time. An insurance run here would be great because I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel tremendous going into the 9th here. 2-run game. Who do we have up? Is it towards the bottom of the order for the Twins? That would make me feel better, for sure. What else is everyone sweating tonight? 500. Yeah, Ghost, that Twins over 3.5. You probably can't wait for the top of the 9th here, or the bottom of the 9th. What else is everyone sweating tonight? Because we are sweating this one out. Again, if the pass ball... Oh, he hit him? All right. I really would have loved Naylor or Rocchio to at least give me something there. Did that even hit him? Thoughts on the Sox and Royals? So I think in my video, I'm not betting it. I'm fading Soroka all day long. I don't think he's very good pitcher for the White Sox. Bobby Witt Jr.'s in our hit parlay. It's not going to matter because Rocchio didn't come through. The Royals aren't all that great against righties, to be honest. My thoughts on it is that people are probably going to get ready. People are probably going to bet it because it's like the one night game tonight, right? It's not the best game in my opinion, obviously. So I sit here and I'm like, what are my thoughts? Like it's not a great game. White Sox money line is got some good value. I wouldn't bet Royals money line just because of how much you have to put down, but I wouldn't sit there and try and argue someone on the opposite side. All right, Jose Ramirez at the plate. He just fouled out. All right, we're heading into the bottom of the ninth. Should we stay on? Stay on for 10 more minutes? I guess we will. Yeah, Jimmy, I get it. We got NBA action tonight, so to me, I'm like, all right, once this game's over, my mind goes NBA mode because I just don't like that White Sox-Royals game. And tomorrow, like, if you look at the slate for tomorrow, both NBA and MLB, like, we're looking good. Cutter, his hits allowed line was it his live line? Because I think his hits allowed was lower than that to pregame, right? But so his hits allowed 6.5 live line, and he got taken out at 6. Pablo did us right today. I literally love Pablo Lopez. I don't know why I said literally. I love Pablo Lopez, but we took his under 5.5 strikeouts today because this Guardians team just doesn't strike out against right-handed pitchers, and right-handed pitchers that throw fastballs. That's Pablo Lopez. I went Royals. I mean, hey, Angry, I would not say that based on what I just said. I'm saying the value's probably on White Sox. Odds to win the game, no kidding, we're looking at Royals. So I don't think that's a bad play. Fairhaven, I haven't been keeping up with Michael Taylor. Did he come through? Oh, yeah, he had 2 hits, right? He had 2 hits. I did check that out earlier. Yeah, we didn't end up rolling with that. That was a stream play from earlier. Yeah. Thursday night, you guys will never know what's in the cup. Guess what's in the cup? Guess what's in the cup? Cards just won. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Weather's cash for us. We not in our lean in the video. We liked his under in strikeouts. He had 6, but our final play ended up being his over in walks, which I love to see. The magical mystery cups. Steven, yeah, I don't think we're looking good. That was probably his last at bat. So we're not looking all that great. But yeah, you get the credit. But what I will say is when I recap it in my screenshot in the video tomorrow, it won't say the credit to, you're not going to get the negative credit. You know what I mean? I think I'm man enough to be like, yeah, I rolled with it, so it'll be my own loss when we recap it. If it were to hit, I'd give you credit, but we won't give you the credit, the credit for the L. Because it looks like it might not. Oh, actually, no, I'm thinking of Rocchio. All right, my bad. My bad. Let's see what we got. Totally my bad. I'm thinking of the totally separate thing. Good call. But either way, point still stands. If it doesn't come through, I'm not going to give you Steven had this pick, right? I was thinking of my own play, the Rocchio, that we just lost pretty much. But hopefully that makes sense. We did roll with Hunter Renfroe under 0.5 bases for plus money. The one thing, Steven, let me know what you think of this. The one thing that kind of concerns me there is we did that stream at like 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, right? I locked that in at, I don't know, 4 p.m. The odds didn't change, so now I'm sitting there uh-oh, like are they letting that line hang? You know what I mean? 2-2 count. Eddie Julian on the on-deck circle almost lost his head there, apparently. Alexis, NBA picks. We do have we're just sweating out this one game right now. We're kind of like live watching the Guardians take on the Twins as we have a nice mystery cup here. That's a strike. Give him the, oh my goodness. That should be out number one. That is bad luck. NBA picks. We do have our NBA picks on the NBA video today. Told you, bad luck. Oh, okay, lined out to left field. Two more outs. We come out positive on this game. The good thing, and I will say the good thing, right, about what we have going. So our unit management, oh, please tell me I'm right. Our unit management here, I believe we only had. you're sitting out literally like in-person FanDuel, Jamal. Oh man, you're sweating it with me then. But we have, in terms of our unit management here. Let's see. I'm trying to go to my bet tracker here. I think our half unit plays, which we've only done one full unit play so far to start the year. We have a half unit on the money line. Half unit on the money line, and then we have. Oh, I gotta update that comment then. Damn. Yeah, half unit on the money line, and then half unit on Pablo Lopez, which is great because Naylor was a quarter unit. Rocchio is a half unit as well, so we'll still profit in this game. But unfortunately, we're losing a half unit there. Unfortunately. Zanky, what are you jinxing me for? You're like, I'm jinxing you because I want to win. I feel you, but I can't agree with you. Let's see. Is it bad that I literally don't even watch my bets? No, I know so many I swear to God, I know so many people. All right, another out. We need one more out here to cash in this game. I know so many people that choose not to watch their bets because they want to be removed from it in a sense. Because, for example, say we cashed with Rocchio today for his 0.5 hits. Now my psyche is like more likely to bet him next game because we watched him cash. It was electric, exciting. That shouldn't be the way. Everything should be in a vacuum. So no, I don't think it's that bad that you don't watch your bets. That being said, I do bet for excitement just as much as I do like money, right? So like I want this sweat, win or loss. Like I'm paying for the entertainment. Fly ball to center field. Let's go, Guardians. Ching. Let's go. All right, Zanky, you're bouncing back with NBA picks. What are you rolling with NBA picks? What do you got for NBA picks? All right, let's go. We cashed that one. Let's update the pinned comment here. That means we profited on this game. Let's go. We love it. By the way, what do you guys think of these streams? Random, like pull my phone out. Obviously not edited. No microphone. I don't know how the sound sounds. But do we like the sort of just go live, let's sweat these type of things out? Are you like, why are you going live? I'm accidentally in this stream. I know Jamal's like, let me in, FanDuel. All right, so we're 3-3 so far in the MLB. Our parlay doesn't cash, but that is our parlays our hit parlays and stuff we do on DFS apps don't count towards a record win or loss, which I wish we did count them towards. But now we just have Hunter Renfroe tonight. Shout out to Steven. We have Hunter Renfroe tonight. Let's see. D says I tailored your picks and lost my home. Well, man, I'm sorry that you're dumb. I'm sorry that that's your fault. Keep spamming it, though. Keep spamming it and letting everybody know that you lost your home because you're stupid. Guppies, man. I know, dude. You're good. You're good. All right, so we cashed that one. Do we go over to the 617? What do we got? I mean, I kind of want to just stay live for a little bit now, but not too long. We sweated that out. We got no sports to talk about now. Jamal, what'd you cash? What'd you cash? Ford. Oh, yeah, for plus money? How about them Mets? How about the Mets? Yeah, it's tough. Caesar, my next pick for tonight, my only remaining MLB play, and I can't even take credit saying my only play. By the way, guys, hit the like button. We only have 9 likes on the stream. I know it's not really edited or anything like that. We're just streaming from our phone, but come on now. But my only play remaining, shout out to Steven in the streams, is Hunter Renfroe under 0.5 bases for plus 120. We've already secured a positive night money-wise, which is great. If he hits, it's going to be a pretty good night. But run up that like. We got 75 people in here. Let's run it up. We got to get to, excuse me for a sec. We got to get to, the Royals game will start soon. We got NBA. We'll stay live for a few more minutes. Not necessarily our intended goal here. But in terms of, what do we got? 2K day? How you going to complain about that, right? Good shit, Jamal. Zanky says, do you ever bet NHL? I do. Not from a, like, content creation or even I would stake my claim on it standpoint. I bet NHL when I'm with my buddies or we're at a game or something like that. We've published some NHL videos in the past, which have been profitable, which is like great, but not to the degree that I want to. Like I would love to get more into NHL, for sure. Marlins versus Mets race to the bottom. I can't believe the Marlins, guys. I genuinely, I'm saying like I can't. Stevens, if you want a sweat first quarter prop, I got De'Aaron under 4.5 first quarter points. I like it. We're already on De'Aaron's under 25.5 points tonight, so I'm ready to sweat De'Aaron anyways because that's a risky type of to pull. You know what I mean? You got both. So wait, you had the Pirates minus 1.5. Oh, no, Pirates plus and Guardians. Wow, taking 2 run line dogs. I like that move. Guys, check out, go right now if you want. Don't, because you're going to leave the stream. Stay in here. But the MLB and the NBA slate tomorrow is looking pretty good. The good thing about the MLB slate, we have a lot of like, I guess you could say that, number 1 starters, but like legit pitchers pitching. Either the start of the new series or game number 2s, which is great. And then the tomorrow NBA slate, not that there's like a ton of good games, but jam-packed. We got 12 NBA games tomorrow too, so very excited. Should I be having a mystery cup and having to wake up early? I don't know. That may be not the move, but you know what? We live by the sword, die by the sword. Right now I'm watching the NIT Championship. Let me get the Pirates game on. Pirates. Caesar, we talked about it earlier. Like I think that the Pirates, the one I'm not betting the White Sox and Royals game from a side perspective. We have Hunter Renfroe under in bases, but to me the values on the White Sox. But I clearly didn't bet that myself. You know what I mean? So like, it's not that much value. Like the Royals are probably still obviously the play money wise, I guess. I don't like Soroka. I literally just don't. Like that's my reasoning. Like you'd be like, well, why not? And I'm like, well, because I don't. That dude stinks. That being said, I say that, and it's all of a sudden he's gonna go absolutely off tonight, right? And then who's pitching for the who is pitching? I gotta refresh my memory here. Pitching for the Royals. Oh, Seth Lugo, right? Yes, credit to me. I thought about that before I looked it up. UFC says UFC 309 days. I'd love to get more into UFC, like into it more. I mean, I watched the big fights, and I thought UFC 299 arguably better card. Um, but I'd love to get more into it. Would love to get more into it. Nice under on the strikeouts. Cutter, you talking about Pablo Lopez? Because that was a nice little cha-ching for us. That was a nice little cha-ching for us. I'm kind of kicking myself, though, because we got Cleveland money line at plus 130. I locked it in for a half unit earlier. I wanted to double down for another half unit when they went to plus 150, and I didn't. So there's like a negative, but nonetheless, still a winning night so far. Let's see. Alf says, do you think Otani could be a season leader? I'm serious. What do you mean by that? Season leader? Like home runs? Lord, you got that because of me. See that I like the praise, but I will say, you still chose to take that bet. Just like when someone's like, I lost because of you to me, like I lost because of you, Ev. I'm like, no, you didn't. You placed bet. I can say the same thing to you. Like you liked that bet enough to take it yourself. You know what I'm saying? That is a bummer that I missed that, Steven. That was on. I wanted to flip to. I'm a Boston fan, as you know. Um, I will do the no home run parlay again. Yes, of course. Corey Seager screws us yesterday. Angel, that's what I'm talking about. Like I looked at it later in the day and I was like, even better odds. Let's double down. Didn't. But you know what? You know what? That's where it's like I just deep breath. Like, dude, what if it lost? Then we doubled down for what? To lose two times as much? You know what I mean? I do think like so back to what you're saying, Alf. I do think that Otani can lead the league in home runs type of thing, but like I also think that part of his and by the way, this is not ragging on Otani at all. Part of his like allure was being a pitcher hitter. If he's just gonna hit and be on a team with other superstars, like his shine is less shiny. So I think that he'll be plenty great. Maybe lead obviously in home runs and stuff, but like Otani's not going to be as special as in the Dodgers organization as he was in the Angels. Is he going to be just as good of a baseball player? 100% he could be, but it's like he was on the Angels who stunk and he was so good. Now he's on a team with so many other good guys. It's like, yeah, we he could easily statistically climb the ladder, but you'll probably end up weirdly enough not hearing as much of like rah rah about Otani just because there's so many other guys that are good around him. I don't know. Zanky says blaming gambling losses on someone other than yourself is so dumb. Well, welcome every single day I get that, but that's why I say like truly to Lord, it's like I won't take credit for your wins either. Even if you watch my video and you're like, damn, I like that play. Guess who ended up liking that play? You could have easily hated the play I said, right? So it's still on you to pull the trigger on the play. So I won't even take credit for someone else's wins. I took credit for my own wins and own my own losses. But that's how every sports bettor should be. Tigers sick. They should be 6-0. What was that final score? Is it 2 or 3-1? 2-1. With a 2-run bottom of the ninth. Crazy. How much are your units? So, Steven, mine honestly depends on where my bankroll's at and what the odds are. So when I say units, I would say average-ish. I'm talking 75 to 100-ish. It depends on where my, like, if I had a really good week, my units move up. But units is, for people that don't know, units is pretty much just like your bet size. So it should be all relative to what you do normally or what matters to you. Like, I'm a believer in the fact of, like, betting enough that you'll never, if you lose, you could lose 10 bets in the same night and you're not like, oh shit, I can't pay rent. I can't pay my mortgage. I can't do this. That's where you're just absolutely dumb, right? But there's a level of, like, betting the amount that if you win, it makes you feel like, oh, let's go. So finding that unit for yourself can take a long, long time. Like, I think I've been betting for 11 years now, which is crazy because it's only been legal in Massachusetts for less than a year. Or less than 2 years, or less than 3 years, whatever it is. Just won some money on Cleveland baseball? Yeah, Kevin, see? You're a Cavs fan? Are you a Cleveland Guardians fan at all? Hey, from Denmark, coming in from Jeppe. Am I saying that right? Jeppe? Jamal, I could make a whole. I went through a huge life change during that time, for the better and worse. But yeah, we used to make our videos in a house that I owned, and then things happened in life, and then I was like, all right, well, I was not homeless, but my recording situation wasn't the best, so I'm out there at 5 a.m. making videos in my car in Boston while homeless guys are walking by. It's like, what are we doing? But I appreciate that you remember that. Because, guys, we legit used to make videos multiple times a week from the driver's seat of our car with our thing propped up. Like, absolutely crazy. Traumatic time, and obviously looking back, a couple of years later, thankful for things that happened. Shout out to Kevin for 5. Kevin, Kevin's rolling in it. No one goes band for band like Kevin does. Shout out to you for the $4.99 there, my man. When we hitting up Encore, tell me, Steven. Yeah, Brando, that's why I even am reluctant to say, you say I never bet over $100. That's a full day of work for a lot of people. Like, that's why I don't think units, like, when people ask, and Steven, I know you asked just out of curiosity, but, like, it shouldn't be relevant when someone's like, how much are your units? It's like, what is your true number that you like to bet? That's your unit. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if someone, like, if I was making $3,000 million, trillion, gazillion dollars a year, I'd bet more. Duh. You know what I mean? Like, it's just relative. So it's almost like units should just be called units, which is what they are, because it allows us to all talk about how much did you bet on that without having to get down to dollars and cents. Does that make sense, guys? I did, Caesar. I did take Fox under in points. I think I locked that in, right? That's on my MLB video. if I'm not mistaken. Burkett, you like my hat? It's a white hat on backwards. Come on. Stop gassing me up. Let me make sure I got that Fox play in on my final play. Now that you say that, it's making me worried, but maybe you just didn't see it. Yeah, he's in on that. He's in. Nate, I bet Warriors tonight, and then Kaminga got ruled out. Literally, I'm not even kidding, not 2 minutes afterwards. So I got screwed. I took them -3.5. I think they're plus something, plus 4.5 now. I got screwed. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, let's see. Kevin, let's see. So if you have the time, I learned yesterday the way I bet may be dumb. I always take money out when I'm up. The most I put in is $30 a day, and then okay, so you're saying like you withdraw when you win, and then you end up depositing when you need more. Um, That's tough because if you think that that's like working for, like if you're still getting the excitement out of sports betting and your outside life isn't impacted, I would almost say keep doing what you're doing. That's not what I do. If I need to withdraw, it's usually never like I need to either, right? So if anyone's in a point where they need to withdraw, you're probably betting too much anyways. So I would say like if you don't need to withdraw, you're just kind of doing it for whatever. Leave it in, and you'd need to like over time end up betting more. So for example, if you bet $30, you turn it into 60. I would have thought by you making a $30 bet, you probably had like a $300, maybe honestly like $3,000 bankroll type of thing in your book or across multiple books, type of thing, like looking at like a 1% unit size. So if you're doing that, I guess the way that I would say is like if it's working for you, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. It's not dumb because technically speaking, doesn't matter if you're doing it legally, the money is either in your sports book or in your bank, and you can interchange it pretty quickly over the course of a couple days, right? So it shouldn't matter either way. But I like to keep it in my sports book because I know I'm going to continue betting. If it gets too high, which love when that happens, I'll withdraw some as like a hey, let's put it in our bank, like job well done. But overall, like if you're just keeping a little bit in there, betting, taking it out, you're not doing anything wrong. But I would say if you're betting over and over and over and over again, are you just making unnecessary transactions? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I hope so. Yeah, like people that bet one K, it's got to be a bankroll thing. It's got to be. I mean, you don't. I'm gonna get another little drink here, so it might get a little dark for a second. But yeah, betting $1,000 on a bet like that should be. It should be someone that $1,000 is equivalent to like $10 to the average person. It's got to be. It's got to be. Look at this, just like live, real life. You're seeing everything. Welcome to my microwave, guys. That thing heats up quick. Probably only be live for a few more minutes, so you got questions? You got anything? Like DePoopin says, are you gay? Yeah, man, that's a great question. Wouldn't you love to know the answer? Who's Rokio? Yeah, we can remove this. He was the Twins batter. Let's remove that pinned comment, actually. Good call there. Oh, that's a great question, Angel. Favorite sport to watch, favorite sport to bet. Favorite sport to watch, favorite sport to bet. Now, the funny thing is that honestly, golf is up there for both of those, which people never assume and people don't agree with, obviously. But it's up there. It's not number one, but that is like a sleeper, like love to watch and love to bet. Favorite sport to watch, I have to say NBA. That's been my favorite sport since I was like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Jeez, that's my favorite sport forever. So favorite sport to watch for sure. Kevin, another 4.99, got Luca under 32 points. No positive comments. Um, favorite sport to bet? That's tough because I get enjoyment out of watching NBA, right? But I'm telling you, there's a level of both MLB and golf that like mid-season MLB betting is subpar to like there's so much analytical data and so many ways you can bet an MLB game that realistically that may be my favorite sport to bet. I think so. Yeah, that may be it. It's probably NBA. It's probably NBA to be honest, but underrated sort of like favorite sport to bet would be MLB because one, I don't know if I'm just like the normal person. Like I obviously grew up watching baseball and stuff too, but I don't know if I could just sit through a Minnesota Twins and Guardians game if I didn't have a little change on the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, that we can be honest about that, right? There's that. Jack, you say betting on results of an inning is fun, and I think that like I think that betting on a strikeout prop is every time that guy gets up to the plate, it's electric. Jeppe says, "How confident are you in the White Sox?" I'm not that confident. I just think that you can get decent money. That's not my favorite game tonight. And do I watch it? Yeah, NFL. NFL is another like what we do on the channel and what I watch most is basketball, baseball, and football, or golf as well. But honestly, NFL, NBA, and MLB, three main ones there. Yeah, Kevin, it's like MLB betting, it's a different animal because actually, how about this? Like MLB betting, I know we talked about it earlier with like I don't watch my bets and all that. Like MLB is a great don't watch your game bet. You know what I mean? You could bet a million games. You don't have to watch those games because you might think they're boring, sure, whatever. Everyone's entitled to their thoughts on the type of game that MLB is. But it's a great set it and forget it. Here's my bets, analytical backed, and we don't have to watch the game. We are. Jimmy, Masters video coming out. So I'm trying. We're swamped with work, making all these videos and stuff. Like today I had to do my NVIDIA video twice because there was no audio corrupted the first time. But elevated events like majors, API, players, multiple things that we're going to try and get golf videos out. Already started to prepare for my Masters video. So hopefully we're profitable there. Wow, Angel, you bet first pitch being strike. Wow, that's crazy. Mystery Cup, guys. I will stay live for a couple more minutes here. Let's go 7:45 is going to be our 7:45 Eastern time. We'll probably jump off. Believe it or not, we still have some more work to do tonight with getting our MLB model ready and whatnot. Watching the Bruins right now. We could turn to some NBA basketball, right? We'll see. One final NBA pick. I guess De'Aaron Fox is under, man. That's what I'm rolling with. That's what I'm rolling with. TNT. All right, you know what? If this game's entertaining to start, maybe we'll stay live a little bit longer. But it's with this. The title of this damn stream is sweating the Guardians and whatever. So we might have to retitle. Let's see if I can go and do that. Fox just hits a shot right as we tune in, so that's awesome. I love that, guys. Yeah, he's 8. Okay, in the first 3 minutes. Long game, but guess what, Steven? You're right, not looking great. I will say, Kings money line, Kings plus 4.5. Is that what we got? Plus 5, maybe? Taking an alternate line? That's not looking too bad. I hate having so many plays on the same game, though. We did it with our game, our Twins game here that we literally are talking about. And we've just done it so many times. It's not. That's not a good strategy in my opinion. Just quadrupling down on the same game. Because if you're wrong about the game script in a sense, like for example, that Twins game, I faded Pablo Lopez, which led me to backing the Twins. Led me to taking an over on hits and under on strikeouts. It all kind of started with the same precipice of I don't think Pablo's gonna have a good game. We profited, but what if Pablo had a great game? We might go 0-4 there. You know what I mean? Like that's rough. Like that would be tough. All right, we changed the name of the stream. My TNT is choppy as anything. I'm having bad TV luck tonight, huh? We didn't even get to see our last play there with the what is this? This is gross. Maybe it's the weather. We got some bad weather in Boston last. I know a lot of people have worse, to be honest. So I guess I'm preaching to the choir here. Ferrari, why is that? What are we talking about here? We'll see, Nate. We'll see. We'll see. Jordan says, appreciate you. Is this your channel? Yeah. So I own Guy Boston Sports is a business I started in 2016. Blog to Twitter to now YouTube's obviously our kind of home base. Yeah. Ev is Guy Boston Sports. Tassos is involved now, which I love. Tassos has actually he used to write blogs on our site. But yeah, like if you see Guy Boston, you see Ev, it's interchangeable. Yeah. It's cool to say that, it started the eight almost. I would say so. 9 years ago, I got into sports media, and now we're full time. What's crazy is because so many people are like, I don't know. It's too much of a rant to get into. People think overnight success and all that, and it's like people don't realize a decade of time. I was working a full-time job, 9 to 5, then working more hours on a website, then it transitioned into YouTube, all that. Like, people don't get that. People don't get that. So it started as, Celtics was something that I focused on majority of times. I would stay up on a Celtics road trip. I'd go live after every Celtics game. So I'd stay up on road trips, for example. They play the Kings like we're watching right now. I'd stay up till 3:30 a.m. after a Celtics game to go live, right? Wake up at 5:30 to do a betting video in the morning. Come on. Overnight success. Some of us have jobs. It's not, you get to live the dream. People are so out of touch with that. Yeah, I feel like I'm living a dream now, but that work it took is absolutely nuts. Seriously. It's cool to reflect. See, I never do that or like come upon that thought on my own. But like when people talk about it, it lets me reflect on it. Cause like it's kind of cocky or stupid to be like, I grinded, I did this. Like, no, I can recognize it. I say it in my videos all the time. I work my ass off. I'll say that till the cows come home because it's true and I don't like to lie. But I mean, we look at 9 years of work to be able to say, hey, now I'm working full time. That's awesome to say out loud. I appreciate that, Jordan. Appreciate that, everyone. I didn't know I was going to go on a nice little speech here. Oh, you hit it, Angry. Let's go. Cheers to you. 8:16. I do like hockey. It's probably going to be, we were just watching that before we flipped over to the Kings and Knicks game. But I was watching I definitely am into. I just like all sports, to be honest. Like saying I'm into hockey is like I'm into any sports, right? But I wish I would do more hockey content because I do like the sport. Well, a little bit cocky. You know what I mean, Jordan? Like, nah, just kidding. You're a Canes fan, huh, Angry? All right, probably like, guys, we probably got 10 more minutes. You got questions? Ask your questions. Let's see what we got. I've actually seen Andy, I forget, he's part of a bigger company, but I've seen his videos before. Kyle's awesome. Kyle's great. Kyle is great. Like I've talked to him plenty. He's been like we help each other, but man, he's been super helpful in a lot of stuff like that. So I can't. There's plenty of people in this industry that I cannot. And also, I'm a very big like. I'm not gonna hold secrets. We can all win together, eat together, especially with people watching. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people like if someone is selling picks, I'm probably not messing with them. Someone's giving free picks away on a daily basis, I'm probably messing with them. What do we have for today? So we're looking okay in our MLB. We were looking at Hunter Renfroe as an under to make it a really good night though. NBA we're looking at that we like the Kings as well as De'Aaron Fox's under. And then I feel like I got screwed to be completely honest with the Royals. Am I like the 79-year-old that talks into the remote? Maybe. But anyways, Kings have a good game. We pretty good NBA night. I got screwed to the Warriors. We took them before Kuminga was ruled out. To be completely honest, I understand that I don't need to. Oh, it's so dark in here. Am I gonna get killed? To be completely honest, like talking to the remote slaps. Come on. Am I gonna go to channel? So I'm in New England. My Xfinity channel for the what are we looking at? It's either Kansas City or the White Sox extra MLB extra innings channel is 3006. Why would I know that? So I'm saying Royals into my remote all day long. Oh, I love that, Angel. I love that. Ray, for what sport? Because we only have one MLB game going right now, truly. Our last sweat is Hunter Renfroe under 0.5 bases. Trying to catch up on the comments here. Wait, hold on. Let's see. So yeah, my dad is 72, Angel, so he'll do the same thing too. All right, so my take, I say it all the time, but I can just get into it again, right? Hit the like button because I'm gonna I'm not calling anyone specific out, but I'm shooting shots here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. But my take on paid for picks or buy my package, all that. I know there's big channels out there working with a bunch of other people. Even if there's individuals doing it, I think it's one of the worst consumer purchases almost. Like, and if it works for you, if you find someone that you're paying money to that's hitting for you and you're making profit, I'm not saying squat about that, okay? But, excuse my French, but what the fuck does someone that's selling their daily package for $6 have access to that you don't have access to for someone that can, like, think about you as a consumer, right? And me, but like, obviously I make the content and whatnot. What are they getting that is giving value to you where you could technically maybe find a site that you can pay $10 a month to, not $6 a day, $10 a month to see the data they're seeing and make your own informed decisions? the money doesn't add up. Like, I get it if someone is, maybe they're charging $1 a month for their picks because they're good. Fine, you got to be really good at that, and it's not costing the consumer. It doesn't make sense to me for someone to be like, I'm going to buy one pick from you. No, I'd rather give you my picks for free, like I do. And then if you feel like you made enough on something I said out of luck, in a sense, donate, give back, or don't. It just doesn't make sense to me to have the business model of pay for my pick, win or loss. I'd rather, like, if it hits, money back guarantee, you could pay if it wins. But it's such bullshit to me for someone to act like an expert, and there's so many of them on YouTube. Act like an expert for a dollar price tag where there's so many people. Like, I've done it, and I consider myself a dumb bettor all the time, right? I make fun of myself. I'm up 55 units this season on my YouTube plays. That's double what I normally do in a whole season, so I get it. We might come back down to earth. But who's better out there right now that you're paying for? Like, it should be free. Unless that guy is in the game pulling the strings, you shouldn't buy his picks. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling at that, but it does frustrate me because obviously I'm in the industry and I feel pretty strongly about that. And I get DMs all the time like, "Hey, let's set you up. You could be monetizing your disc. Why would I have someone pay to join my Discord if you can join Joe Schmoes for free?" It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. And the biggest thing, I actually made a little short about this recently. I said I wanted to be live for 15 minutes. We're live for over an hour now. So maybe the mystery cup is kicking in. But one big thing is that all these people that people pay for and buy their picks, a lot of the time they don't have to tell you how they did the next day. How stupid is that? I give myself a soundboard womp womp when I have a bad day. This guy charged X amount of dollars for his picks. If it stunk, he's just like, "Hey, tomorrow, buy it again." Jack says, "I buy picks. It's not that lucrative." Here's my thing. If you buy picks and it does work out, I can't knock it because then that's just like, for example, if I sold my picks this year, I'm up 55 units. That would have to be profitable if I sold it at a good price for anyone. You know what I mean? So I get why it can be. I'm just saying as a business model, I don't agree with it. Is OddsJam worth it for you, says Ray? I think so. I think that OddsJam EV betting is legit. I actually talked about this at the start of the stream, but I like two different ways of betting. I like doing the heavy lifting myself and, like just using my trends and blah, 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 right? That type of thing. But I also positive EV bet all the time. Like I talk about it in my videos all the time. Like two can exist. I know the two communities don't like each other. It's like no, you can't. It's either math dominates or trends dominate, and there's this like war. Well, I do both, and I feel pretty good. Like, look at this is my positive EV. How can I switch this around? This is my positive EV so far this month on OddsJam. 318 on the month, and literally, I'm not editing anything. March, we were a little lazy, still 126, right? February, let's see if you can see this. Positive, like EV betting works, guys. January, we're massive. EV betting works. Is it the most fun way to do it? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? My filters, yeah, I could do that. So, very, very simple. I'll do this again, but yeah, I mean, this is how I just profit. Ready? So you set your bankroll. My main filter, I have this one. It's literally called main. Percentage, I do nothing less than 2.5%. Sportsbooks, that's obviously your sportsbooks. I only have 6 on there. And then my max odds, maximum 190. All I do. I have done 2 videos, Kevin, on arbitrage betting. If you're saying the opposite of like they don't like, are you agreeing with me? That you guys kind of fired me up a little bit. I'll be honest with that, because I do think, as someone that likes to like make fun of themselves and whatnot, right? Like that's obviously what we do. But I do feel pretty strongly about the free versus pay. I do. So Sacramento money line. That's 8 points right now. First quarter, what's Fox at? Huh? Yeah. Paris just got home. The ride of the day, birthday.
Bitch.
I'm showing you, and you're just not waving.
Oh, hi. Good luck, everyone. You have to listen on silent?
Huh?
You have to listen on silent?
Well, yeah, I'm talking.
I guess this way.
All right, let's see. We have. What is De'Aaron Fox at now? If someone can type that in the chat before I get to it. 2 minutes in the first. De'Aaron Fox has 8, so he's on pace for 32. 32. What do we got? What do we got? Caesar. Kevin says you the realist. Try to be. Rush, what are you doing? Why are we just spamming names in the chat? That is good. That's true, Angry. Yeah, I mean the Heat, like I said, like the biggest not the biggest, but a huge misconception last game with the Heat was that they played well because they beat the Knicks, who were playing well. Neither team had played a good opponent, and when you think about it, Terry Rozier dropped 34 points or 30 something, right? And Highsmith dropped 14. They scored 100 points. Those guys combined for near 50. That ain't a Heat team that played that well. I don't know what's going on there, Jack. I don't. But all right, guys, a couple more minutes of being live. Then we'll close up shop. Did Hunter Renfrow get up yet? Did Hunter Renfrow get up yet? Not yet. No, all right. Still at top of the second. Slow game for 0-0 so far. But all right, as we close up, guys, we're riding out De'Aaron Fox is under, which he's shooting a 3 right now. Swished it. His under not looking good. But we have Sacramento +5 and Sacramento money line as well. We also have Golden State -3.5, which stinks because we got right after we placed that, Kuminga gets ruled out. But anyways, guys, we're gonna close up shop for today. Gonna spend some time with the ride of the day queen over there.
Hey, you talking about last night? The parlay?
What about it?
We almost hit it.
Almost hit it. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand
Another one
grenades.
where someone let me down.
Well, maybe we'll have some more parlays. But yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
All right. We'll catch you guys in the next stream, next video.